That's what she looks like. I think we did a fine job, Joel. I think it looks really nice. It's gonna. I'll bet you're tired. That's a lot of work for a day. Okay, y'all. I'm going to start working on the corner of the post. We need a couple braces on here to keep these poles from pulling in when we tighten the wire up against it. So what I've done is I just got one of these 4x4 locust posts up against the back side, and I'm going to mark it on both sides. Mark it there, and I'll come down here and mark it. Okay, now what I'll do is drill this and bolt it into place, and we'll screw it into place. And that's going to keep that fence from pulling in when we put our wire on it. Okay, that's how we're going to do all of our corners to make sure they're good and tight. When we put that wire in there, that post don't go that way. Don't forget, we put concrete in these and tamped them. Just a little extra added support here. It's going to keep it from moving, last for years to come. We got our corners straightened out pretty good, these two corners. We're going to go ahead and pull this wire down this side and down that side over there. I have a new tool. Well, not a new one. It's an old tool. I invented it myself, built it myself, and put it on the back of the tractor. I think I did a video on it one time before, but I'll show you. It's to help spin off this this wire. But I think I got a video on that thing. So we're going to go ahead and pull this wire out and get some put up. This is sure going to keep the deer out of it, hopefully. You just keep on. I might need to back it up. Get one side done. Okay, now I got, just a little bit right there. Now I got enough here. We're going to go ahead and start tying this one to the other fence here. This wire is some tough.
Yeah, it's really stiff.
It is tough.
Cut my finger too.
You definitely need some good heavy pliers for this. If you're going to use this heavy stuff. You use the welded wires, it's not that bad. So, as you can see, we got it all strung out there. I'm sure you don't want to sit and watch me tie it down. But that little spool thing is pretty nice to help roll that off. Yesterday we got some of the wire on. We got the support braces in the corners put on all the way down to the other side. Doesn't seem like we got a whole lot done yesterday, but it got pretty hot on us. And we did get all the grass cut. So, you know, if you pan around here, we have a lot of grass that we have to cut, and we did do all the grass. So we got a good bit done yesterday. That's a pretty good size yard. So we got it all cut, and now today I am working down on the bottom fence down there, on that bottom right down there. I'm going to take you down there and show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here is I'm working on the gate that's going to go in and out of the garden area. My gate's a little bit short. I don't care about that. I'm going to put a couple stone underneath of it, so you'll have to have a little step going up into the garden, and that's not going to hurt anything. It's only a 24-inch wide gate. You're not going to get a rototiller through there, but you can get a mini rototiller through there, and I really would like to get one of them little ones that go on like a weed eater, you know, just a little mini rototiller for these beds. So I think this is going to work out for that. We won't have any issues. We're not going to be carrying anything. The biggest thing we're going to have to carry in there would be a bag, and a bag of dirt, and we'll probably just throw it over the fence with the tractor. So yeah, I think this will work out just fine for us. It's the only gate I got, so that's what we're going to use. If you guys know of any good deals on them rototillers, the mini rototiller, let me know. That's something I'd like to have for the raised beds. I think that would be cool. So right now we're just putting all of our pins in for our gate, and we're going to get ready to set these posts for this gate. Like I said, tiny little gate. Now I will put both the pins upwards, and the reason I do that for this gate is if we need a little bit extra room, we can always take the gate off. And it's very easy to take it off. You just put lift up on it and it comes off. Usually a deer or anything like that, a raccoon or anything, they're not going to lift the gate up. So a person will lift the gate up. Reason I'm putting the gate on, or the pins on for the gate, is I want to make sure the bolt or the post on the other side of the gate is not too far away or too close. But I'll get this done and I'll get you guys right back in here. Now we got our post in for where our gate's going to go, so we'll be able to finish tamping that, and then we'll put our gate on and make sure we get the other one in a perfect spot. The hardest thing is setting these posts is doing it by yourself. You have no way of holding the post until you get the concrete in it. Hopefully that level will hold it until we get the concrete over there. You want to get the bottom of the post exactly where you want it before you do anything. The bottom's what counts. We're looking pretty level right now. And yes, I check it a lot. Small layers on your dirt. Don't put a lot in there if you're going to tamp them. Okay, this gate has a funky looking little latch, which it goes over 1 1/4 inch pipe, because that's what this is. So I went out to the garage and I cut a piece of 1 1/4 inch pipe, and now I can just mount that right there, and that'll keep my door nice and closed. And then when you want your door open, you can lock it like this, it won't come up. You have to lift up on this and then twist it, and then it opens. Twist it over, slide it down, it's locked. So, we got the gate on there. I think it's almost time to start stretching some fence. Okay, alright, this is our last post, and then we can put our angle brackets in here to hold this, the corners in. I got it drilled. We're just setting the post right now. Okay, we'll do a light tamp on the bottom, get it to where we want it, and then we'll get the big spud door. I'm going to finish tamping this in, and then we'll get our angle brackets in there. Alright, we're down to our last bolt on our angle brackets that are going to keep our fence tight. I think we can go ahead and pull the wire now once I get this in tight. From the gate over to that edge right there. So, we keep on keeping on. We're going to get her done. Okay, we're done. Get the wire on now. Alright, this is the tool that I built to unroll this wire with. And the reason why this is so long, because it was set up for a Rhino or a Ranger or something like that, because the hitch is up underneath the buggy so far, you had to have a long piece of metal in here. And it worked great. The only thing, it's not designed to go in this hitch. The pin doesn't even fit, so it's just sitting in there. But I think for all that we're doing here, I think it'll be fine. Now, if I wanted to, you know, keep it in this, I would have to drill that hole out, put a new pin in there, or just cut this pipe off so it's a little closer to the tractor. I don't own a Ranger or a Rhino, so may end up cutting it off, never know. So we're going to go ahead and roll out the wire for the front of this garden. I'm going to try to leave a link at the top of the page over here for this tool that I had built, because it does work really well. Okay, I just screwed up. I didn't turn the video on when I was pulling the wire out, but I'll try to leave that link for you guys so you can see how it works. It does work pretty nice. You just grab it and pull on it or hook it to your post and drive away. And I've done up to 50 foot at a time pulled out and then come back through and nail it all on. It really does work well. It's worth looking at if you're going to be doing some kind of fencing. So we're going to go ahead and get all this nailed up through here. I don't think you all want to see that, but it ain't going to take me long. I'll get that nailed up and then start on the other side right next to the chicken coop. All right, I got the fence up pretty much all the way to the gate down here. And that is looking really nice. Now I have a piece over there sitting that'll go between the building and the gate. We got that piece right there. So, and we did get all this done. The little latch. It's pretty cool. So it's getting pretty hot out here right now, so we're going to take a little break. And then we'll come out a little bit later this afternoon when it cools off and see how much more we can get done. Okay, yesterday we finished up this part of the fence, but I had one little small piece down here I didn't get fixed. And it was open all night last night right there. And I finally got it on this morning, but Julie and I planted the garden last night. It was late, we planted the garden. We put some lettuce in, some little tomatoes, cherry tomatoes over there, some cucumbers, and then we got some peppers up this way. And then over here we put in some tomatoes. Now, this is a spare of the moment deal. It's getting late. It is the last day of May, and we're just putting it in. So we got those tomatoes planted, and then I put a couple zucchini over here. Now I know that there's some plants that don't go with other plants, but I don't know right now. So we was just trying to get something in so we could have something, and we did 2 rows of corn up here, and I don't know if it'll grow or not, but we was just trying it. We wanted to do potatoes instead of the corn, but couldn't get the seed potatoes. So we put the 2 rows of corn in there. We'll see what happens, and I'll tell you, this is how we done ours. So I know where to water. I strung a string across there, and then when you water right where the string is. That way you don't waste water. But I put these in, I just drilled holes so I can move these over, and then I can go over there and move that other one over, and then I know where my string is, where my line is. So we're not quite finished yet. We got a few more things to do, even to the garden. We got to put in a watering station down there. We're gonna, so we can we got to put gutters on the chicken coop. We get the watering station, so we'll have some water out here. And then we have enough room over here. There's a lot of room over here. We can put in, we thought about 3 round beds. 3 36-inch round beds on this side over here. Will give us more room, but we do have some stuff planted, which is great. I think we got the basics here. We'll see how this goes. And I'll keep you guys informed. Hopefully this dirt will grow what we need, what we planted. I don't know, it's just trial and error. We know the beds are going to settle for sure. They're probably going to go down a foot or whatever, and we're going to have to put some more dirt in them. But right now we got something in the ground, and that's a good thing. So we still have more to do, and we'll keep bringing you guys along.